What do you, what's the deal, people? Hope you're all having a blessed day, afternoon, or evening. Whenever you come across this reading, you already know if you watch me with a good heart and good intentions, you are blessed and protected. But if you're watching me with any ill will or malintention, oh, eyes. Instantly, quickly, swiftly, you will feel the effects of all the hexes and the curses and spell that you project. And if you are siphoning my energy or anybody else's energy from this reading, you will receive karma. Quick, fast, and in a hurry, because you reap what you sow. For Bob so low, don't do to others what you would want them to you or your family. Stop being a crusty, crabby, raggedy, and ass, miserable, bitter ass bitch, and go heal yourself. What it is? Collective. What's the deal? So we're gonna tap into this collective energy. Yo, I'm mad hype right now. I just finished doing a little workout and I got mad energy. Here goes the sirens. I haven't heard the sirens at all. And now until every time I touch this, every time I come to this table, sirens. Like clockwork. 111 on the clock. So we're going to tap into this collective energy. You already know, only take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Don't make anything stick, because it's going to make you sick. And if you feel the need to sow a seed, don't hesitate to donate to me. My information is in the description box below. We already got the sirens going on. As soon as I start this reading. Collective, I'm going to bang this bell. You already know, to remove, rebuke, and banish all hexes, curses, and spells, evil eye, monitoring spirits, and any astral projecting energies out of my place, out of my space, and out of my face, including yours. I just heard ding dong, the witch is dead. The witch is dead, collective. So we're gonna tap in. What card? What deck am I using, Spirit? I just heard affirmation. So it wants me to start off with an affirmation card. Okay. We can do that. I heard affirmation. So let's start off with an affirmation card before we get into this energies. So we're going to start out with an affirmation card. We're starting off with, I'm using the Healing Energy Oracle deck. So let's see what the message is before we tap into this energy. What is the message for the collective? What is the affirmation for today? What is the energy? Or what is the collective need to... Let's just get the message. Ancient Essence and Spiritual Divine One. Now, you wanted me to choose this deck for what? What is the message for the collective? One step at a time, collective. You are the light. I am the light. This is the message for you. One step at a time, because you are the light. One step at a time. I see the mountain ahead and dedicate myself to taking one small step at a time. I make progress by staying focused on the present moment, the current task. Thus, I regain my ease of living. So the message is, the collective, you're doing something one step at a time. You're taking your time in something. You're staying focused on something that you're doing. You're healing a project. And you're currently staying in the present moment. Hold on, because this cat is... What's going on? Alright, cat is bugging out for a second. So you're taking something one step at a time. You're focusing on yourself. You're focusing on the present moment. You're not worrying about the past. You're not thinking about the future. I don't know if that's a bird or a baby crying. I don't know if that was a bird or a newborn. Sound like a newborn. So something is being newborn. Something is being born. Something new is being born. Something new is being born with this newborn crying. And it says, I am the light. I always have hope no matter the ordeal. I have faith in a better future. I turn darkness into light. I open my heart to others and to God, and I am spiritually strong. I draw light to me and shine with all my being. So basically, you're doing something one step at a time. You're staying focused in the present moment, not worrying about the past or the future. You're regaining your ease. You're working on your current project or healing. You're keeping your hope no matter what struggles or situation you're going through. You're continuing to have faith in a better future, and you are the light in this darkness, and you have opened yourself up. You have surrendered and gave it to God because you are spiritually strong, and you're shining right now, collective, because you're taking it one step at a time. So you're doing something one step at a time, and you're shining the light on something. You are the light. We got release. As I split the deck, you could be being released from something. I stop fighting my fears and the hardship of life. I control my thoughts, live in the present moment, and accept each stage of life. I work on what I have power over and put into God's hands what I can't change. I trust that everything will work out for the best. So basically, like I said, confirmation, and you surrendered and you gave it to God. You're doing things one step at a time. You are the light, and you're being released from whatever struggles, ordeal, or whatever fears or fights, whatever the hell you were going through, collective. You're being released because you're doing something one step at a time, and you are the light. You are bringing the light to a situation or something. If you've been watching more than, you have 6 watchers. So you telling me all 6 of y'all are trolls. If all 6 of y'all are trolls and you sending me the evil eye, you already know what you could go do. You could get the step because you already know what's going to happen to you. Exactly. 1 bounced away. 1 went away. If you've been watching longer than 5 minutes, now there's 5 of you watching. You might as well like and share this video, or like it if you don't want to share it, but you've been watching for longer than 5 minutes. Your energy is already in my energy. 2. Your energy is already in my energy. So if you are sending me any evil eye or malintentions, you will be picked up on this energy, and I have no problem putting a pause to a collective energy reading to call you out and expose you on my channel. So yeah, make sure just make sure that you're not sending me no evil eye, okay? Because we all about the high vibes on this page. So if you are not in a high vibe, guess to step in. Collective, let's proceed to give you what you need. All right, collective. So you're being released from something. You're being released because you took time and you dedicated and you focused on yourself. You weren't worried about anybody else. You surrendered to God. You let go of fear. You stopped fighting, and you only control. You could be a person that says the Serenity Prayer. You could say this Serenity Prayer. That could be a prayer that you use throughout your day. Or that could be a prayer that you should be using throughout your day. So my nose is itching. It's a confirmation, or somebody's being nosy right now. So ooh, okay. What is the message for the collective? What is the message for the collective? We got the ninth house of travel, quest for mastership, planet Jupiter, and zodiac Sagittarius. So you could be mastering something. You took one step at a time. You are the light. You're being released. You've been focusing on your present, and you've been mastering something. This can have to do with a higher education, spirituality. You could be writing a book, reading a book, publishing. It could be something about you writing a book or publishing a book. You have mastered something. When it comes to spirituality or religion and thoughts and truth. It's time for you to travel and learn something new, or invite more adventure or risk-taking into your life. So you have mastered something. You're being freed. You're being released. Travel. You get to move forward. Release. Travel. You're being released from something, and you are allowed to move forward to learn more when it comes to your spirituality. If you're a spiritual person, or your religion, or whatever it is that you're doing, you have been released. So that you can master this higher education, so you can learn more. Confirmation with the sirens. So you took something one step at a time. You focused on your future. You focused on somebody's mad because you're doing this. Confirmation. Somebody's pissed off. Somebody that was targeting you. Somebody's mad and they're in their feelings. Collective. because you have mastered something and you're able to move forward, and this person that was targeting you is pissed. Somebody's mad that was targeting you because they were trying to make you some objective to ridicule or criticize. They were trying to ridicule you or criticize you. You were someone's goal to achieve. Somebody was sorting after you or sorting after something that you're doing. This was their objective. You are a target collective, and someone is mad because you being released. You stop fighting your fears and your hardships. You stop fighting your struggles. You gave it to God and put it into God's hands because you understood that you can't change. I see 1, 2, 3. You understood that you can't change certain things, but you can change some things. And you can only change what you can. And when you can't, you give it to God. And that's what you did. You released yourself, being released and able to move forward. And somebody's mad because you're able to move forward and you have mastered something. Because you took the time to do something. Yeah. This magician, it came out in the reverse. Somebody was targeting you, conjuring something. Yeah, they were trying to acquire something. So somebody was doing magic, conjuring something, and they were trying to seek or discover something. They were using spirituality or religion to curse and hex you and do spells on you, to do rituals on you. This is what they resorted to. They were looking, they were researching on how to curse and hex you, collective. They were trying to gain or acquire 144. They were trying to gain or acquire a way of how to curse or hex or do a ritual on you. They were trying to hunt you, pursue you. The word hunt is there. They were hunting you, collective. Yep, they were hunting you, collective. They were trying to figure out how to curse you. Yeah, because you're ordained. Because you're ordained. You're chosen. You're destined. You were set apart for a specific purpose, designated, assigned, dedicated in advance. This is fated for you. Whatever you're doing is fated for you. You were picked by God, handpicked by God, because you're someone who is the light. You always have hope no matter what situation you're going through, because you know that you're going to have a better future. You turn your darkness into light. You still have love in your heart, collective. And you know that you cannot change everything. So you surrender to God what you couldn't change. You focused on what you could, which allowed you to be released. Enabled you. Somebody's an enabler. But you were enabled to master some type of higher education when it comes to spirituality or religion. You could be writing a book, or somebody mastered book writing, or writing something, your thoughts, whatever it is. You will master something when it comes to expression, because writing is having to do with expression. So you, collective thoughts, yeah. You mastered something when it comes to your collective thoughts, your expression, your emotions, and somebody's in their feelings. They're arrogant and aggressive, disposition, behavior. Someone's in their feelings. They have an attitude with you because they were targeting you. That was their objective, to ridicule you and criticize you, to curse and hex you, do spells on you and rituals. And they were looking, really fighting for a way to hunt you down because you were destined and ordained for something. Because you have an immortal soul. Because you're getting karmic justice. Because you're a visionary that does divination. Collective, you could be a card reader. You could be a tarot reader. You're getting karmic justice. Visionary. Series of thoughts, images, REM, deja vu, insight, vision, divination, insight, hidden knowledge. Intuition, fortune telling, spiritualist, supernatural. You a spiritualist, collective. You get dreams, you get visions. And somebody was trying to stop this. Somebody was targeting you. They're mad. Somebody's mad that they were unable to stop you from getting these visions. Yeah, they were tracking you. You know somebody's tracking you. Tracked. Yeah, they were warned. Wow. Yeah, they were warned. about your ascension. Wow. And this is a self-updoing, 12th house, a self-updoing to their roots. They're spoiled. They just spoiled themselves because you got protection. Sirens. So let's recap this again. Right? So, collective. You're getting karmic justice. I see 411 backwards. You're getting karmic justice because these people are evil. These people are guilty for creating some type of injustice for you. They were doing you wrong. And you were getting insights. You were getting dreams and visions. Confirmation with the sirens. You were getting dreams and visions about this person confirmation. You were getting information about this person, and this person is mad. This energy is mad because you know what they're doing. This person is mad because you're getting the information through divination. You're getting this hidden knowledge through fortune telling, through supernatural powers. You could be a spiritualist or you could be watching a spiritualist. But they're pissed off because you know that they are targeting you. You know that they're trying to find a way to hunt you and destroy you. You know that they will warn. They will warn, target. They know, you know. You know they know. They will warn about targeting you. They will warn. They were giving a warning, collective. They were giving alerts. Confirmation with the sirens. They were giving warnings. They were giving signs. They were giving synchronicities. And they did not heed the warning. And they were tracking you down, trying to triangulate you. They were targeting you, trying to follow you. You were being followed. You were being monitored. People were tailgating you in your car if you drive. They were following people that you know, places that you go, and the things that you do. And all they see is that you're having an ascension. You're having an upgrade because you are the true magician. You're having some type of ascension. You're a phoenix rising to the higher level of ascension. You're getting to your higher level of ascension. You're going through a promotion or getting a promotion, and somebody was trying to seek a way or try to acquire or gain a way to stop your ascension. They're trying to stop your spirituality, the 12th house, your roots. The 12th house, quest for spirituality, planet Neptune, zodiac Pisces. You could be a Pisces or this person could be a Pisces. Or you could be a Sagittarius or this person could be a Sagittarius. But we got self-undoing, solitude, spirituality, secrets, endings, art, music, dance, afterlife, old age, hidden agendas, compassion, empathy, drugs, alcohol, and sacrifices. So collective, this is a self-undoing for them. They were trying to undo you. They were trying to figure out a way of how to undo you, uproot you. But they just self-sabotaged themselves. They are just self-undoing to themselves. They wanted you in solitude. Now they sitting in solitude. They out here with secrets, going through endings. You could be a person that's into art, music, or dance, or the afterlife. Or this person is about to meet the afterlife, because right after the afterlife is old age. So somebody could be passing away from old age, or they're aging rapidly because of their hidden agendas. This is somebody that doesn't have compassion, and you have compassion. They have hidden agendas against somebody that was compassionate and has empathy. This is the people who have addiction problems, drug or alcohol, and they out here making sacrifices. Yeah, roots, because you and your roots, you are destined, ordained. This is a part of you. You're rooted to this destiny. Moral or spiritual conditions, ancient birthright, ancestral bloodline. So the proximal end of a nerve. Somebody was trying to cause you nerve damage. Somebody was trying to damage your nerves, give you anxiety. And this is your birthright. This is your ancient birthright, your ancestral bloodline that you were ordained and picked. And somebody was out here trying to spoil this for you. They were trying to decay you. They were trying to damage you. They were trying to impair you and rot you, make you useless and defective, and make you have a loss of value. These are people who are overindulgent. They need excessive praise, and they need to be pampered excessively. These people who want to be spoiled, who need attention, who don't get the attention at home, and they want it from everybody else. These people are shallow-ass people, and they were trying to fuck you up. But you have protection, Palo Santo. Your growth is protected. Protection, blossom, growth. Your growth is protected, collective. Yeah, ruin. They were trying to ruin your fourth house, your family, your home, your roots. What I said? They were out here trying to ruin you, collective. The courts could be getting this insight. If these people have court problems, like in real court, this court is getting information. They're getting the insight. And they're about to bring happiness to those you love. Whoever has done you wrong. Because you're protected. Your growth is protected. You're blossoming. You're coming into your own. It's becoming very evident and people see this. Or this enemy sees this. That your growth is protected. They can't stop your growth. Because you're destined. You're immoral. Somebody's immoral. Somebody don't have no morals. You're immortal is what I meant to say. You're immortal and someone don't got no morals. But yeah, they were trying to ruin or cause some type of destruction to your fourth house, to your family, to your home, to your roots. Okay? You could be a Cancer. This could be a Cancer or Cancer or Moon. Cancer in the fourth house. They were trying to damage and ruin. They were trying to damage you beyond repair, destroy and have you have a complete collapse and bankrupt when it comes to your family, your generational and your ancestral patterns, physical and living space, your environment, your privacy, your security, your children, your own parenting skills, and your self-care. They were trying to damage all that. They didn't want you taking care of yourself. They didn't want you to be healthy. They didn't want you to be able to live properly. They were trying to stop you from taking care of your basic living needs. I will say this. They were even trying to stop you from buying toilet paper to wipe your ass, collective. They were trying to stop you from being able to either have $1.25 or 99 cents to buy toilet paper. They wanted you broke. They was trying to have you in the street, homeless and panhandling. And that is not happening. You could have been getting visions about this. You could have been getting visions of somebody trying to invade your physical living space, your environment. You were getting insight about this family. It's time to focus on rest and integration and healing, collective, and that's what you've been doing. You've been focusing on rest and integration and healing, and you've been learning new things. You've been taking risk. You've been adding adventure into your life. And now is the time to focus on changing living situations. You could be buying, selling a house, or you could be getting a new roommate, or a roommate could be moving out. You could be moving. Or this could be having to do with spending more time with family or dealing with family matters, or this is what you're going to be doing. But somebody was out here trying to curse you, collective. They were trying to ruin you. They were trying to uproot you. They were trying to curse and hex your moral and spiritual conditions, your ancient birthright and your ancestral bloodline. And somebody was trying to seek and discover of how to spoil you. They were trying to seek and discover and how to try to acquire or gain some type of way to spoil and damage you. They wanted you to be useless and defective. And because you're ordained, you're picked for a specific purpose and a specific reason, and you have Palo Santo protection, you're protected. And all this negativity and bad spirits have been removed because you're an immortal soul going through some type of growth. You're blossoming like a cherry blossom. That could signify something, cherry blossoms. And you're getting some type of karmic justice. These people are guilty. Deliver justice to those who have wronged you. So you're about to get justice for people who've done you wrong, for trying to ruin you and bring some type of destruction to your house, to your family, to your roots, to your money, to your dreams. We got Jupiter, Neptune, and the moon energy. We got Sagittarius, Pisces, and Cancer. We got the 9th house, the 12th house, and the 4th house. You or this person can have Sagittarius in their 9th house or in Jupiter, Pisces in their 12th house or in Neptune, or Cancer in their 4th house or the moon. And these people were warned that you were being released. And you were taking shit one step at a time because you are the light and you were gaining insight. You have hidden knowledge. You are very aware of what's going on, collective. You are very aware of what's going on. What's going on? Tell me what's going on. Cord cutting. I just split the deck. You could have did a cord cutting, or cord cutting was done for you, or you need to do a cord cutting. Release, freedom, detachment. You're being released and freed and detached from this energy. Energetic sovereignty. You have energetic sovereignty. Release what drains you. Sever the tie that keeps your spirit bound and reclaim your peace and power. Resistance to letting go keeps you tethered to the past. So somebody is trying to keep you tethered to the past, but you're free. You're being released. Look, a fool in dire need has dropped to this fool has dropped to their knees, collective. If they don't turn themselves in, there will be great hell to pay. So they got to turn themselves in, collective. And they mad. People creeping around your home in or in the hole trying to get you to react or for you to be fearful. So some they creeping, they stalking around your home, collective, outside your window, in the hallway if you live in a building. Because somebody's pocket watching you. They pocket watching your blessings, like if they prayed the pice. So they pocket watching you, like if they prayed the price for your suffering, your shit. So you out here healing, and somebody's out here pocket watching you, trying to gain off of you. Like if they're the ones that went through the healing, they didn't go through no healing. This could have happened 3 months to 3 years ago. So this could have been going on for 3 years to 3 months. Either way, 3 months or 3 years is still a long time. Imagine it going for fucking 6 or 7 years. Because that's the shit I'm dealing with. Imagine going through it for 20 years. Because that's the shit that I'm dealing with. So 3 years and 3 months is nothing. They no longer able to hide the truth. All the lies are unraveling. Hey. All the lies are unraveling and the truth is revealed. So they can no longer lie. The truth is revealed about this fool in dire need that's in their feelings, that was trying to sacrifice you. Investigators are discovering the truth behind all the lies told on you, and they're astounded. So there's an investigation going on. You see 22? So there's an investigation going on, and these investigators are fucking astounded. They fucking dumbfounded by what these people were doing. It says they're unable to plead insanity in court to get away with what they did. It's beyond insanity, it's deranged. They knew what they were doing. So confirmation with court. So they do have some type of court shit. A fool in need is dropped down to his knees. Yeah, they're unable to plead insanity. Somebody thought that they were gonna fuck with you and then plead insanity and then that's it and get away with it. Nope, you're not. They did it for the money. They wanted to show. They better get ready because shit's about to blow. So, they did it for money. They did it for some type of upgrade, and they're not getting no upgrade. They're getting a downgrade. This person mumbles under their breath and smiles in your face, but watching your every move like it's a TV show. So they watching you. Hey, Tro, you watching me? Let's see how fast they go. You watching me? The karmic is triggered because you're a star and getting bigger. You're a shining star. And they pocket watching your blessings like if they paid the price. A deal signed in deceit always backfires. So you made a deal in deceit and now it's backfiring you. So they could have signed a deal 3 months or 3 years ago. They could have made a deal 3 months to 3 years ago and now it's backfiring, collective. They jealous of you because God blessed you with beauty and brains and brilliance, and they mad and they're in their feelings. So you're pretty. Hey, Grand Rising, you're pretty or handsome. And they're mad because you look good. You got the brains, you're smart. And you're clever, collective. Then they mad. They had you trapped before, but not anymore. They were living off your energy. Now they're sitting in their own. They don't like it. So they were living off your energy. They were able to siphon off your energy. Something could have worked before. They had you trapped before, but not no more, collective. Headhunter, a recruiter who specializes in finding and attracting candidates for a high-level, special level executive or specialized position for a company, client, or talent scout. So this person who was a headhunter that had you trapped, they can't have you trapped no more. This person was looking for you. Or this could be somebody, or collective, we could take this in a different way. We got they had you trapped before, not anymore. Then you got a headhunter recruiter who specializes in finding and attracting candidates. And then we got a muse. You are a muse, collective, and people are creeping around your home. So you had somebody that was trying to feed off your energy because you're a muse. You're a source of artistic inspiration. It did say you could be into art, music, or dance. You're a source of artistic inspiration. You're one of the 9 goddesses who symbolizes the arts and science. You're one of the daughters of Zeus, Mimosi. I can never pronounce the name. Mimosi. I don't know her name. But you're a person of force, and this is why they targeted you. Because you're a muse. You inspire people. I know I'm a muse. Yeah. So they had you trapped before. This headhunter that recruits people for their talents and their scout, for their talent scout. So this is a karmic headhunter who siphons energy from talented people. And they can't keep you trapped no more. They took things too far involving the law and claiming lies and false statements against you. So now they involve the law. And now they mad, collective, because they were pocket watching you. And all they doing is seeing that you becoming a bigger star. That's it. They see that you're just a shining star. Hey. It says this is a wannabe me fan club, a karmic copycats, a copy, paste, and post stalkers, a doppelganger gang. These are wannabes. These are copycats. Doppelganger gang, karmic copycats that want to be you, collective. And they made a deal. They signed a deal to try to be you. They manipulated so many people, told so many lies. Now it's catching up to and they're being confronted. So they told so many lies on you, collective. They're no longer able to hide the truth, and the truth is unraveling. that they're jealous of you because you're smart, you're brilliant, and you're clever. Arrest the pest. They must confess. Spirit is repossessing stolen blessings. It's payback season. Your ancestors are turning every block coin into a new income stream. So they try to block your finances every time. And now everything that you do is going to turn into an income stream for you. So you're going to be making that money, collective. It says they have a date with death. They didn't want to stop being karmic pests. So somebody's going to pass away. We got a lot of messages. I'm not going to pluck no more because we got a lot of cards here. It says they suffocating and feeling confined and caged in under pressure because everything is malfunctioning for them. They were trying to target you and they were unable to target you. It says your peace bothers folks who feed off of chaos. So they can't feed off of your chaos anymore. It says your name is the hot topic in your home or work community and the tea is juicy, collective. She really thought she could be you until she really started seeing you and she knew that she couldn't. Jealous as fuck. This could be a feminine that thought that they could be you. And you're getting karmic justice. And then we got here. It says these attacks are coming from your father side of the family. And then you got your godparents are involved or are the manipulators. So you can have godparents on your father's side of the family. Or just in general. Take your story as it resonates. This could resonate for many people. You can have godparents that are the manipulators or the ones that are involved, or you can have people from your father's side, or these could be godparents from your father's side. This is definitely not me, because I don't have no godparents from my father's side. So, but, collective, let's put some more. We got he is a night work escort, exploiting their body and energy for money just to get by. They sell their ass to get by and they're mad because you don't. Your past lover's ex-lover is attacking you. They jealous and want to be you. This is your ex-boyfriend's ex. Dirty lawyer trying to come to you with a false, deceitful deal. And now they got a dirty lawyer involved. They did too much when they involved the law. They're trying to put you in an uncomfortable situation that you can't get out of. So be cautious. They're trying to cause destruction and ruin you and damage you beyond repair. And they cannot. We got on top. Your ex and their ex decided to come up against you and lost. Jealous energy, obsessed energy, and copycat. So again with your ex's ex. So this has to do with your ex's ex who thought that they could come up against you, collective. Your ex-boyfriend's ex-girlfriend or your ex-boyfriend's current lover is jealous of you. They obsessed with you and they're your copycat energy. This is your doppelganger. This is your wannabe me fan club. And they took things too far involving the law, which got a motherfucking lawyer involved. Trying to put you in an uncomfortable situation that you can't get out of. And they manipulated a lot of people to do this to you. Now they're about to be confronted in an inappropriate way because everything that they're doing is backfiring on them. I just heard, I can't eat, baby. I can't sleep, baby. I can't go on, baby. Karma's heating their life. They can't go on, baby. They lost their soul, baby. And they can't do nothing about it. Oh, how you like my remix? Off the top of my dome. Bars for days, collective. They have ruined their life. They can't go on and they are in agony. Because somebody thought that they could come up against you. Somebody thought that they could be you and they can't be you. Can only be you. There can only be one you. And you're at peace and it's bothering the shit out of them, collective. Because they cannot get under your skin. And everything that they are doing to get under your skin, it is not working. They have a date with death. They are causing themselves an ending. Death is going to be knocking on their door. And it could be death to their finances, death to their health, death to their beauty, death to themselves. Death can come in many ways, shape, or form. Death to your friendships, to your connections. Death to the good luck. Death to everything that you come across. There's going to be a death for these the Karmic collective. This stupid ass ex-boyfriend and their ex-lover that's mad that they couldn't come for you. They couldn't destroy you. They couldn't target you. They couldn't ruin you. And they're mad. Confirmation with the cat. They were doing womb magic. All that womb magic being done has made this karmic energy sick. Cervical cancer, pancreatic cancer. Harassing you through electronics, sending energy weapons or electronic surveillance, trying to inflict physical or psychological harm. Confirmation. They thought if they made their hate group bigger, the lies would stick. It is a hiccup in their plan. Confirmation. Cat meowed 3 times. What's up? I don't got nothing for you. And I'm in the middle of the reading, so why are you bothering me? Because somebody's probably sending me something. Somebody is doing womb magic. They're sending me something to my room, and they be trying to siphon my energy through divination. And all I'm going to tell you, because I know a bunch of them are going to leave and a bunch of them left. I already warned you, and I gave you a warning. You siphon my energy through divination, or you trying to siphon my energy, period, point blank, any time of day, or night, or afternoon, or any doesn't matter when you do it. You're going to get sick. So sick. That is going to bring a fatal ending. You're going to get so sick that you're going to have an underlying illness because you keep trying to siphon from my abundance, from my womb, from my solar chakra, trying to cause delays and blockages, and you're not going to cause it. All you're going to do is cause yourself a delay and blockage for trying to siphon off my energy while I'm in the middle of a reading. And I know that they're doing something because my cat is seeking my attention right now, and he don't ever do that when I'm in the middle of a reading. My cats don't bother me when I'm in the middle of a reading. They really don't. And the only time that my cat is going to be bothered or be loud and you can hear it at the camera is if they're doing something to me and they're sending me some type of spell work. And my upstairs neighbor just came out the room. Look at what I said. I said, I know they're doing something to me. Look at the message. They refuse to stop doing black magic and voodoo on you, sick, twisted, mental, obsessed. I know what I'm talking about. This is somebody that's using my identity or your identity to commit some type of identity fraud, money fraud, PPP loans, or business loans. They out here desperate, performing black magic and trying to stick anything on they can to you. See, I know I'm not bugging. Everything has and will be completely stripped from this person's life for coming for yours, collective. Breaking free, escape from imprisonment or from someone's hold. You're breaking free. You broke free. Escape from a control of a person, group, or practice. You have been freed. Breaking free from an addiction no longer affected by limits. You're no longer affected by limits and you have broken free. They truly thought that they were going to react. They really thought they were going to... What happened? They really thought that you were going to react how others did. You surprised them big time and they confused. So somebody thought that you were going to give the same reaction that other people did. They were trying to sacrifice your child or your family. Now their family is being sacrificed. They're the ones that's the sacrifice now. Collective, you're not the GOAT. You're the fucking truth. You're a trendsetter and you're a goal-getter. We got a masculine energy from your ex-friend family is involved and a masculine energy from your home community involved. This could be a masculine energy that's connected to your friend from your home community. They're in your home community and they are an ex-friend family involved. Your ex-friend family involved. And this ex-friend family could be somebody that's in your home community, a masculine that's in your home community. Sirens. Confirmation, 4422. So your ex-friends, this masculine that's a friend to your ex-friend, they live in your home community. It's a masculine that's friends with an ex-friend of yours. And it says, you are so divinely protected, it's driving your enemies crazy and they can't stand your calmness. So you're calm and they can't stand the collective. Ring around the rosies, a pocket full of posies. Ashes, ashes, they all fall down. They being defeated, they all fall down because they're a bunch of posers. Fake. A poser, a posy is a poser. a fake, a copycat, a wannabe. There could also be a feminine energy in your workplace that's involved. Neighbor energy from your past involved. Look at that. So there's a neighbor energy from your past involved, a feminine energy from your work community involved, a masculine energy that's a masculine energy that's friends with your ex-friend, and a masculine energy from your home community. This is some sad, sadistic shit. They became thieves because they could look. They became thieves because they didn't believe they would achieve karmically. So they didn't believe that God would bless them. So they became to be karmic and steal from people. This is a sad, sadistic, karmic energy, masculine or feminine, and they deranged and mental. And their lies have backfired now, and they are reaping what they fucking sow. They were calling on Pazuzu energy or demon energy that can hurt and harm or protect. So they was calling on a demon energy that can hurt or harm, and this demon energy is protecting you and hurting them and harming them. Jealous ones pray louder than friends sometimes. Yeah, they jealous and they preying on your downfall. They stop oversharing online. It says stop oversharing online. They use what you post to gossip and spread lies. So if you are oversharing something, they're using whatever you're posting or whatever I'm posting online. Well, I don't overshare, so I don't really care. This could be somebody that married into your bloodline thinking that it will set them, that they will be rich. They thought that if they married into your bloodline, they would set them free. But it just cursed them for life. So somebody thought if they married into your family, this is somebody from your past, a neighbor from your past married into your family, and they refuse to stop doing spell work and black magic. And you can have somebody from your past that's connected to somebody in your current home community and their friends. The feds are closing in. They got enough intel to make a bust. It's game over. It's about to be game over for these people. Because your ex and their ex decided to come against you with a bunch of other people. And involve neighbors from your past, people in your work community. Someone received a notice, a court summons, or police summons. They being questioned or interrogated. Confirmation. And someone thought if they could manipulate you into self-sabotaging yourself, they were trying to get you to fumble your own bag. Again, this masculine energy from your ex-lover's family involved. So now we got ex-lover, ex-friend. Attempting to enter your premises through a window or fire escape or patio. Caught on camera. Witnesses. Somebody trying to enter your home. Yeah, candle of faith. But you have a candle of faith. Even in darkness, your faith lights the way. So even in this darkness, your faith is lighting the way. And they're mad. They're mad because that self-hate don't make you elevate, but self-love takes you far and above. Healing energy. You're healing. They mad that you're still healing. And they can't hide what they're doing. That they were trying to put you in an uncomfortable situation. What they did in the darkness just lit your path even brighter. Somebody's trying to rewrite your story because they mad you're healing the right way. Yeah, this also has to do with your healing. Because you're healing the right way. And these people are into money laundering. There's money laundering within your home or work community. These are career criminals are in your energy. The blame game ain't running the same. Being shamed, not taking accountability will have them in great regret. This is collective energy reading. This is a collective energy reading. So this is a collective energy reading. Yeah, you cut cords. Somebody married into your family to connect to your bloodline. Confirmation, second time. Somebody married into your bloodline thinking that they were going to get something out of you. They have a contract with the underworld energies and it's unbinding, puppeted by demons. These people are puppeted by demons and you being released by these people who are puppeted by demons. You're being grounded spirit. Your spirit is grounded. Stay rooted in your truth and center in your body. And that's what you are. Because this fool is in dire needs. And they're on their knees and they need to turn themselves in. Because they did it for the money. They wanted to show and now shit is blowing up in their face. And they can't blame you for shit no more because they did it to themselves. You are protected. So protected, it's driving them crazy, and they're unable to blackmail you or manipulate anyone to get their way. Their gift of gab is not gifted anymore. We got divine timing in the reverse. Rushing or forcing what isn't ready may cause missed blessings. They've been rushing something and it caused them missed blessings. Shedding skin. You are shedding. You are entering a power transformation. Embrace your rebirth. A confirmation when I said earlier with the newborn, something new is being born. You being rebirth. They wanted you. Hold on. They wanted you to fold, but you flipped the script instead. A karmic shakedown in effect. The fatal blow will be direct spiritual knockout. They being spiritually knocked that out. Women and child trafficking, hidden tunnels. In reverse. Somebody was trying to traffic you. This is somebody that's into women and children trafficking. And I just saw a post that they found a bunch of women in the tunnels. Collective, they try to send lack your way because they couldn't handle the overflow. Your overflow. You have magnetic energy. Yeah, and that mental manipulation is not manipulating, and they're mind boggled and bewildered. They're so confused, it's driving them crazy. They're going crazy. It's failure at its finest. These karmics really thought they were something special until you stepped on the scene, collective. This could be an organization also connected to the law and the judicial system that's involved. So you got dirty cops and lawyers. You got dirty lawyer that came out. So this is dirty officials, corrupted officials. They plotting on your downfall using your past as ammunition. And they're closely monitoring your movements, activity, and communication. Hidden cameras, GPS tracking, hacking into your electronics. They poking the shit out of that voodoo doll only to feel the pain on themselves. So they do using a voodoo doll, but they only feeling that shit themselves. They on the hot mess express hate train and it's about to get derailed and off track. They manipulated so many people that they took so many knives. Now it's catching up to them. They're about to be confronted. A masculine energy from your ex-friend. Everything has and will be completely stripped from this person. Life from them coming. Everything's going to be completely stripped from them coming for you, collective. I'm going to leave it there. This is a sexual predator that hides behind a mask of a badge or religion structure. They abuse their power and position. So they are a sexual abuser. They are a sexual predator. This is somebody that married into my bloodline. That's a sexual predator. Somebody married into your bloodline, married into my bloodline, and they failed. Like I said, failure at its finest. These karmics really thought they were something until you stepped out, so they failed at whatever that they were doing. They tried to block your doors, not knowing you already had an escape plan. You had hidden doors and secret passages. They tried to lock you in, trap you in a tower, thinking that you didn't have an escape plan, and you had an escape plan, collective. They just didn't know. Your escape plan was God. You released it to God. You gave it to God. You gave it to God. You stop fighting your fears and your hearts to the life, and you control what your thoughts are. And you live in the present moment. You accept each stage of life. You work on what you have power over. So you only work on what you have power over, not what you don't. And what you don't have power over, you give it to God. You continue to go continue to be one step at a time. You continue to take steps. Even if they're baby steps, you're still taking the steps. And you're being released because you are the light. You're shining. You are a star, and somebody's mad that you are the light, collective. They're mad because you are the light. Comment in the comment section, I am the light. I know that's right. So if you are the light, collective, comment, I am the light. Let me see those true supporters up in here, collective. Let me see ya. But that is the story. That is the reading, and that is the energy that came out. Yeah, somebody comfort zone, safe place. Somebody doesn't feel safe now. Somebody wanted you to feel unsafe in your comfort zone. This was the secret, hidden secret. This is kept hidden knowledge from you. Doing magic. They were conjuring stuff, trying to keep secrets hidden. When it came to, yeah, now they don't have no choices. There's no more choices. They out of options. Yeah, they couldn't, they were trying to give you some payback, but there's nothing to pay back because you didn't do anything for them to feel like you need to be paid back for something. Collective motherfuckers think too highly of themselves and be thinking that you are that they're your focus. They're not your focus. You're not even worried about these people. Hey, you're not even worried about these people. Look, manifestation light. This is what you're working on. You're learning to love yourself and learning to manifest. And you're in the here and now. I'm going to read these messages and then we're going to end the reading. It says manifestation of light. I see the beauty in me. So you see the beauty in yourself. I grow and develop my inner self in harmony with light and beauty. So you are growing in light and beauty, collective. I free myself from negativity. My heart transforms. My intellect shines and my inner light grows. So you have released yourself and freed yourself from negativity. So confirmation that you have been free from this negativity. Your heart is open. You're going through a transformation and you're using your intellect to shine. Like I said, somebody is mad and pissed off because you are beautiful, brilliant, and brave. And you're using your inner light to grow. You're learning to love yourself. You're loving yourself more. I choose to see the beauty in me, so you see the beauty in yourself. You are beautiful. You are magnificent. You are amazing, collective. Your wealth lies in your nature and potential. So you are using your nature and using your potential to gain wealth. You transform your weakness into strength, and you realize that you are a being of light, and you allow yourself to shine. So yes, I am the light. You are the light, and you are shining. I am the light, collective comment. I am the light. And you are in the here and now. The future does not exist. So our confirmation to what I said, you are in the present. You're not worrying about the past, and you're not thinking about the future right now. You're working on your present. Because you know, whatever you're working on your present, it will be for your future. So the future does not exist, and the past is gone. What I just said is right on the card. I focus on the present moment. What I just said, right on the card. I have confidence in life again because here and now there is no danger. Everything happens when my soul is ready. So your soul, everything is going to happen when your soul is ready, and your soul is about to be ready. Collective 5757. Confirmation with the sirens. You are in perfect harmony, gaining wisdom. And you took positive action. You focused on the beauty in you. You found your silence. You live and honor the present by doing what you can do now. And what you cannot change, you let go and then trust in God. Like I said, confirmation. You took positive action. You took control of what you can handle, and you let go of what you couldn't, and you gave it to God. And this is why you're having some type of rebirth, something new is being born. And you're getting justice for all that was done to you. For people trying to block your roads and your path. People trying to put you in an uncomfortable situation that you can't get on. People trying to uproot you. They can't. And they're mad. Because you're smart. You're brilliant and you're brave. You don't need to lie. You don't need to cheat. You don't need to false advertise. You don't need to manipulate. You don't need to clickbait anybody. You don't need to degrade yourself. You don't need to sabotage no one or yourself to get by. Just to get by. This is somebody that sells sabotage. This is somebody that's degrading themselves. This is somebody that sells their ass for fucking cash. Just to get by, and you don't. And they're mad because they were trying to block your shit because their shit is blocked. Because they didn't believe in God and they didn't surrender to God is the reason why they're in the fucking situation they are now. Because they didn't believe in God. They didn't believe that God would bless them. They didn't believe that God would protect them. They didn't believe in the Most High. And that's their problem. It's sad. And they don't believe in themselves. They don't love themselves. Their creation in the reverse, goodness in the reverse, creation in the reverse, creation in reverse, goodness in the reverse, because you are the light. They mad because you are the light, because you take positive actions with your life, and that you learning to love yourself more, and you letting go what you can't control and controlling what you can. They're mad that you have a right mind, collective. You do not lack common sense. You have a whole bunch of common sense, and these people lack common sense. They lack moral, they lack respect, they lack empathy. They lack a fucking soul. They don't have a fucking soul. And they were out here thinking that you a soulless being like them. You are not a soulless being like them. They the only soulless beings out here. Can nobody be them but them? And can nobody be you but you, collective? And you got soulless beings trying to be a soulful person. You got soulless being trying to be a being of the light. You got soulless beings trying to get themselves ordained by God. You are not ordained. You motherfucker, you were picked by the devil. You are in picked by God. The devil picked their ass. That's why your magic is in the reverse. Because you're fake. You're not authentic. Authentic in the reverse. Energy don't lie. You're a fake magician. You a fake spiritualist. You a fake religionless. You're fake. You don't believe in God. Quest for your transformation is in the reverse. 8th house is in the reverse. It says merging intimacies, death, transformation, taxes, insurance, bankruptcy, alimony, crime, occult, revenge, bad karma, jealousy. Somebody was coming after your 8th house, your transformation. They want a revenge. Now they're getting bad karma. This is a crime. They are part of an occult. They were trying to make you bankrupt. They were trying to bring some type of death to your transformation. These are people who are jealous of you and trying to control you. And trying to enslave your soul. And they were warned. There was a warning. They were warned and they didn't listen. Now they're having a self-undoing to their spirituality. Self-undoing. Because of their hidden agendas. Sacrifices. Coming out again. 12th house. This is a self-undoing. They self-sabotage themselves because they're a fake-ass motherfucker. They inauthentic. They're not authentic. They fake. They're not real. And this is why they're going through what they're going through. For being the fake-ass that they are, collective. Anyway, you already know. If you feel the need to soul seed, don't hesitate to donate to me. All my information is in the description box below. You know how this goes. And if you're a new subscriber, thank you for the subscribe. If you're a new subscriber, please feel free to grow my community. Look in the description. I provide everything. Or you can go on my Facebook and look through my Facebook and become a friend or a follower and scroll my Facebook and see everything that I do. I am not only a spiritualist, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm the CEO and the boss of my own life. I am a graphic designer. I am a baker. I'm a content creator. I'm a handcrafter. And I am also a spiritualist. But this is not a job. This is my life. This is in my blood. So if you would like to know what other products or services I offer, please feel free and go down in the link below and go click on the Linktree link, and it will direct you to everything that I do and offer and all the services that I offer. On that note, enjoy your Monday. I hope we will continue to have a productive Monday, collective. Stay protected, stay prayed up, and peace out, collective. See you later.